Thank you again for choosing Trap Cadillac Chevrolet.
Trap Cadillac Chevrolet has been serving South Louisiana for over 50 years. That's right, 50 years. No matter how much Trap has grown, you can count on hometown feel, friendly service every time you stop it. Our unmatched service and diverse Chevrolet, Cadillac, and pre-owned inventory has set us apart as the preferred car dealer in South Louisiana. We're also known for our outstanding auto repair service, changing your oil quickly and easy financing.
We promise to always give the most in your auto buying experience here at Trap Cadillac Chevrolet in Houma.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it. And you know, we don't need to necessarily have a system in the Gulf. We don't need to necessarily have a hurricane coming for us to always be concerned about what's happening with our gates, our floodgates. And we're always glad to have people with us who can help us with that. Angela Hidalgo, of course, Executive Director, Terrebonne Levee and Conservation District. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it joining her. Mr. Trey Middleton, the capital manager, right?
Yes, sir.
And coordinating that for Terrebonne Levee Conservation District. And one of those things that we need to know, y'all are always monitoring water flow.
That's correct.
Always. It's 24/7. Always doing that. Let's talk a little bit about what things are happening right now and why.
We're monitoring the system in the Gulf that could enter the Gulf. So we've been watching it, and you know we fully expect to experience some easterly winds.
Right.
It may produce 1 to 2 feet of elevated tide. So we have floodgates that we're monitoring, and we've closed one of them today, the Placid Canal Gate. So that gate is closed and will remain closed while we watch the system.
And again, right here, you can realize, again, the update from Angela letting us know because of that low pressure system, the Placid Canal floodgate will close this afternoon, of course, on Wednesday, October the 2nd. All of the floodgates right now are being monitored. If you have any questions about that, you can call 985-868-8523. They'll be glad to give you updates. But this is something that's always being checked on. We have work that's being done in some other areas, right? Like down in Dularge, they're having some work done.
Right, correct. So, you know, all these floodgates require maintenance. We have some dive work going on at the Dularge floodgate. So we've been sending out notices, again, using the website to do that for some dive inspections. We're also doing some dive inspections at the Bush Canal floodgate. So if you're monitoring the website, you would have got an alert for that as well.
Yeah, and again, you can see it here. This is how you can go and find out about the floodgates, the Terrebonne Levee Conservation District. It shares with you what gates are open, which ones are closed, and y'all are really good about preparing people about when they're gonna close. And so that's always a good thing as well. But they can always go there. Again, that's how you can get there, tlcd.org/mobile. And it will give you an update about letting you know which one of these floodgates are open and which ones are closed, especially if boat traffic need to get through. We want to make sure that people can do that, and we can get things moved before or after they need to be able to do that, right?
That's right. And there's also a feature on that site that you can register to receive text alerts.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's a registration button at the bottom, and you would put your cell phone number and your name, and then sign up to receive the text alerts. And every time we operate the gate, we'll push out a notification that kind of informs the public of what the plans are.
Yeah, and again, that lets you know when you're opening them and when you're closing them, right? And just lets them know about access.
That's correct, about maintenance closures as well as storm closures.
Yeah, and again, like we talked about, there's lots of reasons why we would close a floodgate. You know, it's not just because of a weather system, although, you know, very often this is why, but y'all got to do work on those.
Right, correct. Yes. Dive inspections, survey work, routine maintenance, monthly maintenance closures. You know, our crews are down there every week at every floodgate, running the systems, checking on everything. So, but yeah, we try to be as open as we can with the public and letting them know what we're doing and what we anticipate doing.
Well, and it's so very proactive of you guys to be able to send out text alerts. If you want it, all you have to do is sign up for it.
That's correct.
You can go to that same website. Put that up one more time, Jay, if you don't mind. It's tlcd.org/mobile. And then while you're on that page, you can go to register.
Right.
And it'll give you to register for updates about those.
And there's also a historical alert feature on there too. If you look at the news alerts at the bottom and click on that, it'll display all of the notifications that we sent out. So in case you may have missed something, you can go on there and pull up the notices that we sent out since we started sending out notices years ago.
Right. And, much like Trey just mentioned, you guys are down there every week doing maintenance, checking things. And why would somebody do that often? Well, I can tell you one very important reason. No issues whatsoever at any of our floodgates for any of the storms that we've had here recently.
That's correct.
Right? That's
correct.
Yep.
No problems. And the reason we don't have any problems is because you guys do the evaluations, the checks on those things, fixing things that need to be fixed right away, and checking on those. So a great shot, Jay. It just kind of lets us know what it looks like down there. Again, this is, where's this one, Jay? This is Humboldt Canal. And so, again, you can kind of just see everything is in good working order. It functions beautifully, and all of them do because of the hard work that you guys do every day. Sometimes people wonder why they see us so often, certain people so often here on HTV. Well, it's because this kind of work is so very important. And all of the work that's been done for so many years have built up to the millions and millions of dollars that sometimes get decided in 30 minutes, right?
That's right.
and may as well tonight, as you guys have another meeting tonight. Y'all meet so often, every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
If I'm not mistaken. And you guys meet that often to go over and talk about these issues. And it's just really nice to have a group of people so dedicated to how things need to function. We're surrounded by water. All you have to do is go up in a helicopter or an airplane and just look around for a little bit. We are surrounded by water. And you guys are able to maintain that and monitor that. Some final thoughts, Trey?
Nope, just still cleaning debris from Hurricane Francine.
Right.
We anticipate that being done mid-October. You can see some debris right there from the previous storm. It's all been cleaned up, and that should be done mid-October. We're assessing some scour, getting some survey data in so that we can go ahead and get planned up and scheduled to do the repairs.
Prepares for that. Angela, final thoughts?
No, I mean, that's, pretty much what we're doing right now. We appreciate the opportunity to come on here so much because a lot of these gates are sight unseen, so you
Right.
kind of forget about them. So it's good that we're able to come on the show, and thank you for having us here so we can get, updates out about all of our projects.
Absolutely. Again, if you got questions, 985-868-8523 or go to the website we mentioned earlier. Angela, Trey, thank you so much for today. We appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that'll do it for this particular segment, but don't go anywhere. A lot more Bayou time when we continue.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.